My name is Juliana Medina. I come from Colombia and my company is Impulse Travel. In 2016, we had this peace agreement. And I realized you don't get peace by signing a contract, you build peace. So I said, what can we do? How can we use what I do, what I know, which is tourism, to build and put a brick into this peace building in Colombia. So then it started as this dream, and this is still the question that we have, is that how to connect mainstream tourism with impact tourism and how to put the dollars of tourism in the right places that move the right wheels. So that is our dream, that people go to Colombia and have a great time because it's a beautiful country and our people, we are so kind, so open, but at the same time that you also become part of the solution. I often say that you go to destinations in Europe or in other places to learn about the past. And you see nice architecture from great times that were before. But you go to Colombia to learn about the future and to learn about hope and to learn about how we face challenge, but what are our plans to overcome that. And you see a lot of people that we have faced a lot of troubles, but we're so happy and so hopeful about what's coming next. Yeah, that's what Impulse it's about. It's about like visiting Colombia, enjoying that, and being part also of this transformation that is going on. There's one community project that we work with that is called Sombata in Medellin. And for example, we used to say, okay, we work with these communities and they save the kids from the gangs, right? And then he told me, we don't save kids from the gangs. We don't save anyone. We just give options. So we have these music programs, and if they want, they can join. And some of them, they end up in the gangs. But they respect us because they were once part of the project and they know what the project meant for them. And so it's not about saving anyone, and now we don't try to save anyone and we don't try to save Colombia. It's just like giving options to people. And also it's like, if you come with us in a travel, you're not gonna save the world with us, but you're gonna have a great time. And meanwhile, you're gonna meet inspirational people and you're gonna find out a lot about Colombia and learn about us and about all the great things that we have. I remember that when I started in tourism, mostly of the one ruling the industry in Colombia were foreigners. And I wanted to be like the foreigners, and I wanted to speak English like them, and I wanted to be like, I didn't want it to look that Colombian. I didn't want to look like that indigenous. But then I realized that my power is being Colombian and is being myself, and like, yeah, people want to work with us because we're from there and we're the locals, right? And it's also something that right now is going on with the change makers, is now they're owning the stories, and it said, yes, I come from this community and I faced all these problems, and I faced war, and I faced displacement, and I faced all that, but that's my story and I'm proud of that. Like, of course that was not nice to going through, but that's how who made me, and that's how I kind of built from this. There is a group of women that is called Nina Workshop, and they got displaced from their land, and they are indigenous, and they moved to Cartagena. And then they are the second generations, and they lost the knowledge from the ancestors. So they are very famous for weaving. And then they decided that they wanted it back. And then they wanted to restore, and they wanted to learn about their ancestors because they were ashamed of being indigenous. And then through this workshop and through this project, the Nina project, they start to recover all that. And they said, the best thing that tourism have brought me is like this proud, that now I can say proudly that I'm indigenous and that I love to weave, and that is the weaving that my ancestors have been doing for thousands of years. And I'm proud to teach you how to do it yourself. And yeah, those are the moments that make me keep going.